Welcome back, Sharpie fifth graders. So today, what we're going to be worked on, what we did yesterday together. By saving some time today, I'm going to already have multiples or our rounding up, so that way we can do more problems. I'm going to try to get 4 problems done today, so that way you can practice some on your own, and that way we can get more in. All right, so I'm just going to do, if I've got 4 problems, I'm going to do one of each way, just kind of going back and forth. So the first one, I'm going to do rounding, and then the next one, we'll just do the multiples, and then rounding, and then multiples. All right, so here's our first one, 5,726 divided by 97. So I'm going to go ahead and do 5, 7, 2, 6. That's the dividend, so the divisor is 97. Okay, so I said this time I was going to round. Well, 97 rounds to 100. So I'm going to write down my multiples of 100, 100, 200, 300. I like this one. This one's easy. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so when I was watching another video yesterday, it was like kind of eureka'd me for a minute. Like, oh, the light bulb came on. It's like, this has 2 digits, so there's no way that 97 is going to go into 5. Like, we don't even really have to start there, but I like to start there because I like to always put my 0 up at the top. All right, and 97 times 0 is 0. Bring it down. All right, so now we have 57. Well, we estimated a 3-digit number. This is only 2 digits. 97 can't go into 57. 97 times 0. Subtract them. So now we have 572. 572 divided by 97. But remember, we're estimating, so we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, 600 would be too much. So let's try 500. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And remember, you used 97 to actually try it. So I did 97 times 5, got 485. I thought that was still kind of far away. So I tried it again. I got 582. That would be too much. So it would be the 5th one. So 97 times 5, so it would be 485. And we're going to subtract. Can't do 2 minus 5. 12 minus 5, 7. Can't do 6 minus 8. 16 minus 8, which would be 87. Bring down our 6. So now I have 876. Well, 900 would be too much, so that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm going to try 97 times 8. All right, so I did 97 times 8, and I got 776. And as I was doing that, I was like, well, 776, that's 100 away from 876. Well, I can't have 100 here because this is 97. My answer down here cannot be higher than 97. That means I underestimated, okay? So I did 9 the next time, and I got 873. Whew, that was almost exactly. So we put a 9 here, and we do 873 here and subtract, and we get 3. So 59 remainder 3 is our answer. All right, let's do another one together. This time I'm going to just do the multiples. So I'm not going to estimate first. I'm going to do the first 5 multiples and see how it turns out. Here's my next problem, 6,234 divided by 65. So this time I'm writing my first 5 multiples. Will I need more? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know until we kind of get going. All right, so quickly taking a look at how many groups of 65 can I make out of 6? Can't do that. Just bringing down that 2. How many groups of 65 can I make out of 62? Oh man, that is such a bummer because our first multiple is 65. So that's too much, so we have another 0. Usually when that means, and this is just a side note, usually that means if you can't make a group out of it and it's super, super close, like 62 is really close to 65, that probably means you're going to have to do more multiples because we were so close that when we add another digit, it's going to make it a lot bigger. So we had that, bring down our 3. So now we're looking at 623. Right now we're only at 325. So I'm going to add some more multiples in a second, and then we're going to see what we need to get to. All right, so I had to go all the way to my 9th multiple to get my closest number without going over. And if you get to 10, and 10 still hasn't reached your number, that means you made a mistake somewhere, because you'll never get a double-digit number at one single time. Okay, so it's my 9th multiple. 65 times 9 was 585. We're going to put that down here. And we're going to subtract. Can't do 3 minus 5. Can do 13 minus 5 though. 13 minus 5 is 8. Can't do 1 minus 8. Can't do 11. 11 minus 8 is 38. Alright, bring down my last digit. So now I have 384. Well, because I've done them all now I should be able to definitely see. So got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is at 325. 6 is at 390. So that's too much. So it's going to be 95. And 65 times 5 is 325. So we're going to subtract. 9. 7 minus 2 is 5. So it's 95, remainder 59. 95, remainder 59. All right, we got 2 more to do. This next one I'm going to go back to rounding first. All right, here's problem number 3, going back to rounding my divisor. So I'm going to round 67. 67 is going to round to 70. So I'm going to do my multiples of 70, which means I'm really just doing my multiples of 7 and then adding the zeros back on at the end. All right, here are my first 9 multiples of 70. I don't have to go past my 9th multiple. And remember our trick, if we're struggling, because 7's a little bit higher, might be a multiple that we're not super familiar with. But remember, you can always put tally marks at the top to help you. So 7's my first one, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 140, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 210. Okay? All right. So, let's see. 67 go into 3. No way. 0 here. 0 down here. And we subtract and we bring down our 4. So now we're at 34. Can I make a group of 67 out of 34? No, because our first estimated multiple was 70. Definitely not working there. Okay? So, we'll put another 0. 3. 4, and bring down our 8. So now we have 348. All right. So we're looking for a number that's close to 348 without going over. Looking at our estimating, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 280. That's 350. And that's 420. Now, remember this is an estimation here. So that would really be our 1, 2, 3, 4. Our 4th one without going over. Let's try that. I'm going to go ahead and work out 67 times 4 and see what we get. All right, when I did 67 times 4, I got 268. Well, we're looking for 348. So if I got 268, 278, 288, 298, 308, 318, 328, 338, 348. That's still 80 away. So that's still pretty far. So I'm going to try our next one. I'm going to do 67 times 5. So 5 times 7 is 35. 30 plus 3. So that's 335. So that's the best one. And the reason why it's like that is because 67 is actually less than 70. So I'm going to keep going. So we have our 5. So that's 335. going to subtract. 8 minus 5 is 3. 1. Last one, bring down this 5. So let's try it again. We've got 70 and then 140. It's going to be super close again because 135 is just right below 140. So last time we were really close to it and we went with the times 5. This time I'm going to try the times 2. So I'm going to do 67 times 2. Let's see what we get. 67 times 2. 2 times 7 is 14. 6 times 2 is 12 plus 1 is 13. Woo! 134. So 67 times 2 is going to be our best estimate. So 2 and 134 goes down here, and we subtract, and we get 1. So it's 52, remainder 1 as our answer. 52, remainder 1. We're going to do one more. This time we're going back to just listing the multiples. All right, here's my next problem. We have 9,489 divided by, excuse me, voice is running out. 9,489 divided by 33. I already have my first 5 multiples up here. 33, 66, 99, 132, 165. All right, so 33 cannot be in a group of 9. Not enough. Bring down our 4, so now we're at 94. So we got 1 group, 2 groups. Ooh, 3 groups is so close. Remember what I said? If we get to something that's really, really close to it and it doesn't quite there, we're probably gonna, our next multiple is probably gonna have to be bigger. We'll see though. So that was 2 multiples, and 33 times 2 was 66. So we're gonna subtract. Can't do 4 minus 6. So that's 14 minus 6, which is 8. And 8 minus 6 is 2. I'm gonna bring down this 8. So now we're looking at 288. Well, we're only at 165. So I'm going to pause. And I'm going to see where we're going to get to. And if you want to, you can pause it right now and keep adding on along as well. Probably be a good idea. All right, so I got to my 8th multiple. My 8th multiple was 264. So without going over, that would be my 8th multiple. Like I said, going to be higher. And it was. Didn't have to go all the way to 9th one, but still had to go to my 8th one. So 33 times 8 was 264. So 264 goes here. 8 minus 4 is 2. Or excuse me, 8 minus 4 is 4. 8 minus 6 is 2. Got our last number here. And again, it's super important that you're staying in these columns here on your paper because it makes it a lot more organized. So now you're looking at 249. Well, to our 6th one, our 7th one was 231, 8th one was 264, so too much, so it would be 7 here, and then down below I would put 231, and then we're going to subtract, and I'm running out of room at the bottom, so I'm going to put my answer over here. 9 minus 1 is 8, 4 minus 3 is 1, 2 minus 2 is 0, so 18 is going to be our remainder. 287, remainder 18. All right. So today again is you doing the longer division, 4-digit by 2-digit. It's really the same thing as Monday and Tuesday, and what we worked on yesterday on Wednesday. This one has 1 more digit, so you just got to do the steps more often. So when you're doing it this way, first 5 multiples at least. Now, it's up to you. If you want to draw or put all your first 9 multiples, that's fine. It's just, I like to always say that at least the first 5, because maybe you won't have to go all the way to 9. Like for this one, we didn't go all the way to 9, so it saved me a little work, but I had to go to 8. But sometimes, you might only use the first 5 or maybe the first 6, so then you don't have to waste your time doing those. But that is up to you. If you wanted to go ahead and put the first 9, that's fine. The most important part, though, is that you're adding right. Because you get one of these multiples wrong, and whew, buddy, man, you're going to be way off. That's kind of why I like the estimating one a little bit more, because you don't have to worry about that. Now, you got to worry about your multiplication, but you don't have to worry about doing all that division and getting things kind of crossed off or mixed up. So that is our lesson for today. Continue to work on your Google Slides. If you have questions, please reach out. Good luck, guys.